Well, we got the 03 H2, and it's got way too much rust on the bottom. It needs some work. The door kind of is heavy and it hangs off the hinge when you open it. I locked everything up already. I'm not going back. I'm going to call the guy and tell him I'm good. But actually, this wasn't... these leak from here when they're loose and water gets in. There's water damage. Anyway, those were pretty decent. It doesn't have any of the roof racks, so that's missing that. The paint's pretty bad. It needs work, that's for sure, but it's the rust. I can't do the, look, I put my whole hand in there. I don't think you're supposed to do that. You know what I mean? That's a solid bar. Anyhow, and there's pieces under here that I just knocked off. Big chunky rust pieces. And it gets worse in the back. I don't feel like going under again. But it's nice. It's nice. The door handles, they always say they're made out of plastic and loose. Yeah, the whole thing. Look at that. Whole thing's loose. Come on. This is, I don't know. Doesn't look good, but you know, whatever. Whole thing's rust. They just painted over it. Anyhow, there's just rust on the frame. I can't do rusty frame. There's a lot I can deal with, obviously, but as old as this thing is, there ain't no rust on that frame. Anyhow, it did show this in the picture. A little indentation for the aerodynamics of the wind to go through. Here's another aerodynamic hole for drifting. You know, the air goes in and then comes out here. It's good for drifting. Anyway, I don't want to make it any worse. It's not my car. Rust here. You shouldn't put your hand in one of these bars. It's solid, but that one's not. Yeah, I could deal with all this fading out and stuff. The interior is beat up. Face it. The AC worked, so that was good. Anywho, he's asking way too much. He started at $12,000, so I don't know who he's trying to fool. But he went down to $6,000, and I was gonna offer him $4,000, possibly $5,000. But now that I see this, I don't even want it for free. I'm good. I'd offer him for free. Anyhow, now I'm out of here. We'll get a shot of the two guys together. All right. Anywho, it is a 4x4, but then again, so is this. And you know, come on, paint job adds another 7,500 horsepower. Anywho, well, we'll move on to the next one, because there's always a next one. And as always, see you on the next one.